That was most enlightening, especially the part with the lemon muffin. Actually, I was wondering, do you know of any other places famed for their cuisine?
Oh, I'm all about the oodles and noodles. I've been cooking, so I'll do the guild.
Okay. Would that I had time to visit. The more I learn of Aetheris, the more I wish I could spare it from the final days. Also, Heidelin's orders are to flee, not to resist. If only there was some other way.
Question mark? The music's still going. I'm just bunny manic, man. Oh, it's just, all right. It's a lot of bunnies. There we go. And this is what he said was good to end on? Yeah. People were excited. We're all memeing on bunnies.
All building up to this point.
People seem stoked about where we're ending tonight, and I'm just like,
that's what we're building.
I just feel like I'm coming out of a carrot tunnel.
Yep. Sage Council.
Okay. Oriange appears to be tallying the lopperates in preparation for an imminent departure. Okay. All right. I think we get to see the spaceship.
Yes.
We better get to see the spaceship.
Time.
Tuna, Val.
Wait.
I trust thy time at... You okay?
It was just a little Schwarzenegger for the start there.
Tuna, Val. I trust thy time and meal ergonomics dig... I can't do it. I can't keep that going.
It was great.
All right.
Thank you.
You
trying.
You done?
Yeah, you're good.
All right. I trust thy time in Muriel ergonomics did bear fruit. Boo, Oriange, boo. Our own efforts, too, were rewarded. We now possess an embarrassment of educational riches. No doubt our greatest relentless pursuit of knowledge could occupy them and us for a fortnight. Alas, time is of the essence. Let us return to Charlie and Hamlet forthwith. I shall gladly attend to each and every lopperit there, should further questions within my power to answer arise. And they're off.
Except for Growing Way, who is...
Just wants to see more food.
Yeah.
That's all Growing Way wants.
Yeah. Yes, Tuna. Val, that was indeed me verbalizing a sigh to express my emotional state. Do you want to know why? Because I saw the reconstructed environmental data for Aetheris at Logisticon Alpha, that's why. A forest so lovely and so leafy. Are all of your forests like that? Why are you laughing?
Oh, just Black Shadow is quite leafy. It is. It's true.
I mean, it is. The one on the first was my favorite. So
that is purple. It's fair. Let's do that.
I like the first.
Gasp! Gasp, I say!
Why are you saying gasp?
With a star so wonderful, it comes as no surprise that you're reluctant to leave it behind. I was a fool to think otherwise. To assume that the moon was something worth being proud of.
Aww.
How ridiculous we must seem to you, trying so hard yet achieving so little.
Not at all. Thy works are no less worthy for their uniqueness. Someone says I thought I heard tiny voices.
Oh.
Ah, my turn. That's the Garrett Show, everybody.
Yep. Enjoy.
Thancred. How didst thou fare? Oh, I was able to glean a fair bit from the researchers while helping to move their cargo. Preparations have proceeded without interruption here. Despite news of the coming end, we have the forum's leadership to thank for that. That doesn't mean people aren't worried, though. Quite the opposite. Knowing disaster could strike at any moment, they hurry to complete their work, equally aware that a single error could be the difference between life and death. And we can hardly tell them there's no cause for concern. Perhaps not, though aided by our goodly growing way, we may yet find other ways to lighten their burden.
Me? Be of use to people? I'm honored that you would think me so capable, but I'm not sure that I'm up to the challenge.
Nevertheless, I believe in thee.
If you say so, I suppose it can't hurt to try.
I passed someone moping. Moping, yes, no, they weren't doing the sweep emoji. In the Western Plaza that looked to be in need of a helping paw. Perhaps you might start with him. Tis as good a place as any. Come.
He's off. Go make it someone else's problem.
Hey everyone, and welcome to our Clips and Highlights channel. If you want to keep up with everything Kyle and I have going on, make sure you subscribe to the main Grinding Gear YouTube channel, which is where we actually do these streams. That's right, we stream right here on YouTube. Oh, and sub to the Grinding Gear podcast. Apple, Google, Spotify, really any podcast platform. We're probably there. Thanks.
Oh, no, wait, no, never mind.
I think we are...
No, I think it says we need to join them.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there it is. It ain't over yet, buddy.
Nope. Oh, can I help you? Is it you who would help me? Is my anxiety truly so obvious?
A burden shared is a burden eased. Pray, tell us of thy troubles.
Those little fellows do look like good listeners. I'm an engineer, you see, and what they say of the ship, that it is the sum of decades of Charlian ingenuity, that it is built with peerless, elegant technology. It's all true, but I know that none of that's a guarantee. We've never before launched a starfaring vessel, let alone flown it in the great expanse. All the tests we've run have been on the ground. Only operational personnel and cargo will be on board for the first voyage. But even so, if it fails us then, what can we do? And if it doesn't, it could fall apart on the next flight, or the one after that. We've done everything we can to prevent that from happening, but it hardly matters. We thought the ether burner's design was flawless too, and look how that turned out.
Thou art familiar with these most daunting technologies, and thus dost thou hold the power to allay his fears.
Oh, I'm not sure about that, but, well... Maybe you could tell me if there are any aspects of the ship's design that you're especially worried about.
Our ability to walk about and perform our tasks for one. I've devised a means by which to employ gravity, capital G, a spectiotemporal spell to regulate the environment. But what if it's not strong enough? What if everyone floats away and begins crashing into things as soon as we've left the star?
Gravitation. Maybe I can be of help after all. Up there, it is not so different from down here, you see. The same rules apply. And if you consider them as part of one great big cosmos rather than separate places.
Oh, you're right, and so on.
Oh, let me tell you about grapes. Have you tried grapes?
I suspect both parties shall find comfort in this conversation. Yet if Thancred's tale be true, still others would benefit from insights born of experience. Might it prevail upon the Loperids to attend them? I believe that was you.
Oh, an excellent idea. If I may say so myself, there is naught we like more than to ease the hearts of the fine people of Aetheris and learn more about them while we're at it.
Full glad am I to hear it. Gather thy companions and bring them hither. Tuna, Val, thou hast a gift for finding souls in need of succor. Pray, seek out the distressed and the apprehensive, and inform them that help is at hand. I shall await them here, that I might introduce each to a suitable operate.
Oh, I do so look forward to that. A place for every Loporrit and every Loporrit in their place. I get it. That's cute.
They're Loporrits.
But you know, like, they're so focused on what they do that they...
Got an unconcerned gleaner over here, Kyle.
I basically... they're poking my hand. Okay. Apologies. But I'm awaiting a delivery. What is it? Whatever it is, we'll wait. I mean, it's too busy to chat. Oh, well, he doesn't need a Loporrit.
All right.
He's got a bag full of Loporrits. Just throw them at people.
The sack of bunnies?
Yep. Spondent engine. Here we go. Here we go.
What? Where the hell did you peel off to?
I found an engineer sitting over here. Just lead me to my mystery. The forum can appoint someone else. I apologize. I simply don't know what to do. How am I supposed to pilot the Ark if I'm already falling under the pressure?
You got it right the first time.
You know a starship pilot that I might speak with? Truly? Well then, there's no time to waste. They can help me prepare for this monumental task.
Guy's got a handsome vest.
Yeah, there we go. So, you know... Oh. 1 of 8. All right.
Is anything bothering me? Well, I've been loading cargo for bells now. So my back feels like a void sense played it as a piano. My feet and knees as drums and cymbals too.
Specific.
Oh, okay.
Oh, all he needs is a
Fine. Doesn't seem fine to me. Fine game.
Here we go. Mathing way.
Consult our collaborators. I suppose that would be more effective than sitting here brooding. I'm attempting to calculate how much cargo we can consolidate into fewer trips, should the ether burner make our original estimates unfeasible. But there are simply too many variables. I feel as if my brow will turn inside out. But perhaps our lunar associates will have more insight into how much weight constitutes too much weight for our purposes. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, go talk to a bunny. They have lots to say.
There we go. Yeah, no, we're basically, hooking them up to their themed Pokemon.
You look like a Misty. Go talk to Staryu.
Exactly. How may I help you? My, what a lovely idea! I too noticed it becoming rather tense, so I rushed out to pluck some fresh and fragrant tea leaves. Now, I need to track down 100 or so cups. But don't you worry, I can manage. I hope your plan to cheer everyone up goes well.
This woman is doing better than you are. Oh, God, I get that feeling when I talk to strangers sometimes.
Fair enough.
Woo! That's a little too real, Final Fantasy. It's a little too real. Blasted assistants. Where have they gone off to at a time like this? Beg pardon, but I have not the time for idle chit-chat. I need to reconfirm that ether levels are consistent throughout the vessel's machinery. This sounds like Star Trek. And it seems I shall have to do so single-handedly. I swear, when I find those assistants of mine. The Loporrits are willing to help? Why didn't you say so? At least they won't moan about how they checked 24 times already and haven't slept in weeks. Lazy sods.
You should still be kind to them. My face? What's wrong with my... Ow. Perhaps I am a bit tense. I was tasked with ensuring that the proper fauna, and only the proper fauna, are brought with us to the moon. However, the suitability of a few species is still under debate, and I can hardly make the decision myself when I know so little about the environment up there.
Well, it turns out we can walk around and breathe like normal.
Putting the Loporrits in our discussion is a wonderful idea. I absolutely will, thank you. Perhaps their biology itself might offer some clues as well. Nerding way. I assign you inscrutable way. Know what's that word? Eradicable?
I honestly have never seen that word in my life. It's made up. I refuse.
Irrescribable.
You! Yes! You idiot! Have you seen an envelope laying around? This imbecile refuses to give me the alchemic I ordered without that bloody slip of parchment.
I don't think he's earned a bunny.
We'll send him to... who was, like, losing their... We'll send him to Pudding Way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless your friends have a spell to make me remember where I dropped my damned envelope, I doubt they'll be more help than you. And you've wasted enough of my time already.
Damn.
Okay.
It would be unfortunate to have inflicted envelope prints on this man. Very well.
I don't know, I think he kind of deserves
Well, we all
anxiety way.
deal with things differently.
Capricious reader. The researcher.
The end of the world is nigh, yet the work goes no the faster. Schedules are such temporal things, temperamental things. Feasible 1 second, utterly bollocks the next. And yet, I've never felt so alive. This one's beyond help. Only sleep could save her now.
Oh, it's Kyle.
Relatable. Quite relatable. Thank you.
This person's singing about 50 bunches of something.
2 bunches of weed on the ground, 56 bunches of beer up and down at the mound, 50 bunches of weed in the ground. Beep. I'm not neglecting my duties, I swear. I was in need of a little break, you see. But then I found myself unable to relax at all. So I went on a walk, and then I noticed these weeds and... pleasant conversation partners. Oh, and fuzzy. Goodness me. That does sound like a much better way to relax.
Someone found the edibles.
56 bunches of
Is
them.
there anyone up here?
Level-headed.
Concerns? Nay, there's no point in worrying at this stage. It'll only make the work go that much slower. For Christ's sake.
Well, good for her. Good for you. All right, let's check if buildings are accessible.
I got an anxious engineer here.
Okay, perfect.
What am I thinking about? The medical facilities on the ship, of course. I designed them with the assistance of our sages and chirurgeons. But to imagine every illness or injury that one might face in that great expanse is beyond any of us. To say nothing of the effects of living out there indefinitely might have on the body.
Disinfecting way.
Penicillin way.
The crew from the moon? Why did I not think of that?
Just desperately running around with 2 more bunnies. And I got, does anybody need a bunny?
Oh my god, the rooms are accessible.
Does anybody need a bunny?
Bunnies, get your bunnies here!
Listen, I got what? Anyone here?
Cold moon bunnies, get your bunnies!
Got like veterinarian way left. We're scraping the bottom of the barrel way.
Oh, I found one.
Okay. Coming to you.
Jesus.
On me, on me.
Also, it comes out here. I don't see anybody. There's just fiery dudes.
On me, on me.
Just
I'm a ways away. I'm coming. Calm research. Oh, maybe they. Oh my god, they're not gonna work out.
Worries, worries. No, I believe I'm fine, thank you. I've been confiding in my colleagues.
For crying out loud. This quest is this quest is a giant troll.
What? No, I'm good. Just bunnies. No. Here we go. What's that?
I found skeptical.
Skeptical. Here we go.
Have you heard anything of what's on the moon? I have no doubt that we can make it up there, but the searching for a new star part of the plan sounds awfully vague to me. I asked the forum, but they will only tell us that our collaborators have everything under control. Forgive me, but I don't feel particularly safe wandering through the sea of stars on gods know what made by gods know who. Wait. On gods know what made by. Okay.
No, who? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a sentence.
You got it.
Please, do you need a bunny? You mean to say I can speak with them directly? Amazing.
Just sounds. All the last bunny just smells like sweat from being under my arm this whole time.
Hey, who needs a bunny? Oh shit!
Oh, did you find it?
He's
What's their
hyperventilating.
name? Okay, hyperventilating.
I've never been happier to find somebody who might be having a panic
thank
attack.
God you're having a bad time.
Oh, thank God. You look like you're having the shittiest day of your life, and I couldn't be happier.
All right, here we go.
By the gods, my chest is tight. Am I dying? Is this what dying feels like? Oh, pardon me. I didn't see you there. There's no cause for concern, I assure you. No cause for concern, even though we may need to depart at any moment. And if that hull I designed buckles under the strain, the entire vessel may explode on launch, claiming countless lives and dooming all mankind. But, yeah, that is highly unlikely. Yeah, highly unlikely. Highly. Our visitors can help triple check for structural flaws, you say? Why, that would be wonderful. I'm breathing more easily already.
Success.
Oh my God, safety way. Help that man.
Funny connections made.
Safe way.
That's a safe way. Yeah, it's a grocery store in the United States if you don't know.
I'm losing my mind in this section of the game.
We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it.
Oh, I want a golden ticket to meet whoever designed this so I can yell at them.
Maybe you already did. You didn't even know it. Maybe you applauded for them at stage at FanFest. Didn't even. This is why everyone was like, they can't go to FanFest without finishing Endwalker. They might clap at the people who made the bunny
They
quest.
might clap at the people who made this quest. They need to know the right person to boo.
Not gonna be okay.
All right. Orion J says, "Behold, Tunen Val. Through thine efforts, word hath spread through Labyrinthos. Verily, to a far greater number than we anticipated, Living Way doth gather more labyrinths as we speak. I shall assign each in accordance with the skills, that new bonds of friendship might be forged. Should greater matters require not thine attentions, watch over them, I prithee."
Phew! Oh, finally some rest. Why, I haven't spoken so much in forever.
Same.
On your mark.
3.
Lively, isn't it? The town is abuzz. Everyone eager to meet with our friends from the moon.
I'm just gonna go to
It would
shit,
behoove
or
you
is
to
this...
consult with Sleeping Way. As our moon's pilot, his advice should be most pertinent.
I'm impressed. Truth be told, I struggle to tell one from another. No offense intended, of course.
None taken. After you and your friends left Mare Elementorum, we spent no small amount of time with your Urianger. Oh, the conversations we had. He told us all about Atheris, answered our every question, no matter how trifling or trivial. Look! Every page filled to the margins with knowledge. When I first arrived, I was struck by how little I knew. It was daunting. But then I realized that, were it not for Urianger and his teachings, we'd still be stuck on the moon, gazing at your world and wondering what we've been missing.
What would they think if they could see Urianger now? I dare say they'd be more than a bit surprised. And impressed, no doubt. Master Louis Soir, Minfilia, Papalimo, and not to forget,
Oh.
there.
Oh yeah, here we
there
go.
was a visiting expert who we might bother with a few questions. I take it you'd be the one.
Yes, I am.
Not how I saw this going down.
Wilson and Blovida. Charlian's foremost researchers in the field of teleportation magic, and Moonbreeder's parents.
It hath been some time. Tis good to see you in good health.
Likewise, old friend. Blavida and I were most honored to answer the call. Never expected this reunion, though, did we, dear?
I'll say, the nerve. Sending that letter, then running off to the gods know where.
Aw.
Do you have any idea how worried we were?
I'm sorry. 'Twas remiss of me not to deliver the news in person. No, more than that. 'Twas I who...
Our daughter was disillusioned after Master Louisoix left her behind. The day the Scions called upon her was the happiest I'd seen her in years. She made her every choice of her own free will. No one could have ever forced her to do otherwise. Don't blame yourself for her death. Celebrate her life. You know that's what she'd want.
Been saying the whole time.
If there is one thing we resent you for, it was that we could not be there to mourn her with you. Reading the words you penned in that shaky hand, we must have cried as much for you as we did for her.
I'm sorry. I truly, truly am. I knew not what to say. Knew not how to express my feelings. The poems and platitudes of wiser men, musings on sadness and loss, studied and memorized, and meaningless in the moment.
Silly boy. We are all powerless before such grief. Even now, try as I might, the words escape me. But in our hearts, we know. We always know.
I remember when you were young, how the lads teased you for choosing the company of books over others. Our moon didn't take kindly to that. Be nice to Urianger, she'd shout, and give them a walloping. No matter how many times we scolded her.
So we offered a suggestion. Rather than starting fights, why don't you be the bridge between Urianger and the others? She had to mull it over for a while, arms crossed, brow furrowed in intense thought. But from that day on, she never let you be alone. She'd drag you outside to play, pepper you with endless questions, read the same books you read, all to try and understand you that much better. I'm sure it was annoying and exhausting at the time, but she only ever had the best of intentions.
And look at you now, at the center of the crowd. The reason there even is a crowd, having brought these people together. You've no idea how proud we are.
To see the boy, our daughter, trusted and believed in more than anyone, grow into the man she always knew he could be. I can see her in you too. Feel her. She walks with you wheresoever you go. So thank you, Urianger, for being who you are.
I think I can feel her too. The truth of her life. Not sorrow, but hope and love.
Funny.
This moon breeder. She was important to him, wasn't she?
You could ask the man himself.
Oh, no. But watching this exchange reminds me how much I've yet to learn about your world. And its people.
You can live here your entire life and hardly learn a thing. And that's why it's too soon for this to end.
Would someone stop the music?
Oh my god. This.
I just BGM zeroed it.
That is such intense whiplash.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
That 4 hours of questing
When it's not over yet, we should
is
turn it
the
in.
equivalent. That's the questing equivalent of that scene of Rick and Morty just screaming,
Oh my goodness.
crying in the UFO
Oh.
together. That's what that is.
That's sweet as shit, man. Oh man,
That was a good scene.
I want a big hug like that. That is.
I have been very sad on behalf of others in recent years.
That scene hits, man.
Yeah.
Had a lot of loss in the family, but not direct family members of mine, but family members of those who are now in my family. It's been tough.
No, I had a shadow of sorts growing up. He suffered from seizures, and when he would have seizures, I'd, pull the cookies out of his mouth or whatever was in his mouth, because he
shit.
was. And no, he died at 18, and so I have a very similar situation to that. And his parents were very, very kind. Because I went through the kind of showed up and he'd dye his hair the same color as mine. He'd cut his hair the same way, just copy everything I did. And his parents sent me a letter very similar to that
Shit.
when he passed about how much it meant to him. So,
That's rough.
yeah, man.
Mine's like in reverse. I'm close with the young person who's left behind from the parents that are gone.
Yeah.
Tough.
They turned right back up the damn music. What a fever dream.
There was so many elaborate lines to read. It's just. At least when I was sad at Shadowbringers, it was like the energy of the room was consistent.
Yeah.
Here it's just like wacky wailing inflatable arm tube man, and then just a nuclear bomb of emotion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
I got someone to hug after this.
Oh.
All right, well, let's
I
complete.
guess let's. Oh wait, hold on.
complete the
I
transaction.